It's Saturday morning. Went out yesterday late in the afternoon and checked the tractor, the MXU, case IH MXU115, 115, whatever it is. Tractor wouldn't move. Found out that all of the wiring got ripped off of the right-hand side for the transmission control. They're shredding brush with it in a vineyard, and I guess a limb got up there and just pretty much yanked the whole harness out that's exposed. So it's a pretty extensive job to put a new wire harness on it. So we're going to go out this morning and see if we can get to the damaged part of the harness and try to repair it enough that they can get back in the field and finish up, and then during downtime, whenever that might be, raise up the cab and pull the wheels off and stuff and put a new harness on it.
Well, the customer hasn't arrived yet with the tractor, which is no big surprise. Happens all the time. It's a big push to get things done until you're waiting on them, and then it's the other way around for a while. Thought I'd get started getting everything laid out that I'm going to need this morning to work on this tractor. Here's some of the tools: wire strippers, special crimpers, a few of the different release tools that we'll need, and I'm sure there'll be other things, but this is what we'll get started with. Okay, I'm going to yank the wheel off out of the way so I can get in there to work on this thing. It's probably going to be easier than trying to pick the cab up. With all of these cages and everything that they put on tractors these days, access is kind of rough, but we'll do what we got to do. Okay, hopefully you can see this. There's where the transmission controls are. There's a solenoid up there, and the wires are kind of, you can see the wires hanging down where they're all ripped off. It pretty much pulled everything loose, and nothing's working right now. Okay, there's a better look at what we're dealing with. At least we can get to most of the wiring now. Okay, I think I managed to get it all patched back up there. Solenoids are all hooked back up. I don't know if you can see that. The light's pretty bad. Now we're going to go ahead and slap the wheel back on it, clear out the error codes, and see if it works. Okay, let's do a little update on the tools we had to use today. One of the things that I wasn't counting on was my borescope. had to get up in a place to find the other end of a wire and see what kind of terminals it had on it, and I really didn't want to take the whole tractor apart to be able to get in there to see, so a nice long probe just reached in there and found out. Then various connectors. One of these days I'll probably do a video on this. This is a double-decker tackle box that's pretty much full of connectors. And then of course my trusty screw gun. Every time you want to do a job with a bunch of interior panels, your arm would fall off if you had to take all those screws out of that plastic. And of course the power probe. Can't do anything without the power probe.
Finally done, and we're out of here.